Hunger Games had its opening weekend just this last weekend, and it made $155 million, which is a lot of money. So it was the largest opening weekend for a non-sequel movie.
Yes, and it was the third largest opening ever, which I'm shocked by. Okay, first of all, I have to admit my ignorance here. I had no idea what the Hunger Games was. It just took me totally by surprise. Apparently, it's a huge phenomenon. And I remember when I saw the movie posters, and I thought, fail. I was like,
based on what?
I was like, Hunger Games, that sounds weird. Okay, I'm like, that's not gonna do well. That's like some silly thing. I'm like, it's inconceivable that's gonna do well. That sounds so bad, right? And I didn't know what it was about. Like,
he used to host What the Flick, if you guys can remember that.
Yeah, I know. But listen, I would watch the movie, then I would give it a review. Right. So I wouldn't like just look at the movie poster and be like, fail, and then come in and give it a review, 2 out of 10. No, so anyway, and then I find out afterwards, Jesus, this thing blew up. I'm like, why the hell did it blow up? And it turns out it's this gigantic book and the thing, and the kids are into it, and they've been into it for years. So Steve-O, you're familiar with this because you got young girls. First of all, what the hell are the Hunger Games?
It's a post-apocalyptic world in North America, and what happened was the masses rebelled against the ruling class, and the ruling class crushed them. And then, as punishment, what they did was it was broken up into 12 districts, and every year each district has to submit one boy and one girl between the ages of 12 and 18, where they participate in this reality show where they kill each other, and only one can survive. And the whole thing is aired, and everyone watches it. And if you win, A, you get to live, but B, you get to join the ruling class and live with all this money and food. Everyone else has crap. Everyone else is poor. It's just the ruling class that has it.
Okay.
It's an awesome movie.
All right, now that you've told me the premise, I can't wait to see it. Okay, fail on me. Okay, because that sounds really pretty cool. But are kids into it? Is that like, has this been going on for years? Like, are there books, yada yada?
Yeah, there are books.
There are 3 books in this series, and my daughter read all 3 books in one weekend.
Whoa.
Yeah, she went crazy for it.
No lollipops for her, but a lot of reading.
Yeah, she said it was the best book she's ever read, and she reads a lot of books.
And what do you think of the movie?
I thought it was excellent. It was really, really good. In fact, I can't stop thinking about it. I want to go see it again.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was excellent.
And
movie.
is it appropriate for kids?
There's a lot of killing in there. It's pretty brutal, but it's a PG-13 movie, and I think that's the right rating. If you're under 13, well, my daughter, she was 11. I took her and her friend. By the way, they wouldn't let me sit next to him. I had to sit by myself.
Okay, so this amazing story of how well this movie did and this phenomenon, et cetera. But the 2 things that people are going to take away from this video is that Steve had to stay away from his daughters because they're so embarrassed of him. Okay, and everybody's going to be saying, who's that girl next to JR?
Totally.
So
the reason why I loved it is that it reflects modern day society where the ruling class has everything, and then they pit everyone else against one another. And they literally murder each other for the hope that they too can get into the ruling class. And it's awesome because in the movie, the ruling class, the evil guy at the very top is played by Donald Sutherland. And he basically tells them that the only thing more powerful than fear is hope. So you have to give them just enough hope that they don't rebel, but not too much hope where they actually do rebel. It's an excellent movie.
by the way, Jesus, that sounds like Lib Central. Is the hope called the American Dream? And is the Donald Sutherland's character called David Koch? So, and look, that's a powerful analogy. One more question for you. Do you know when this all started? Like, when was the original book written? Because I'm just so amazed that I missed the entire phenomenon.
I think it was 2007 or 2009.
Okay, so it's
pretty
relatively
new,
recent.
yeah.
Okay, all right, good. So I don't feel as much of a dork. Okay.